I think Zara's getting better. Ears are not so inflamed. Look, we're about to go out and show you how to create a beast on a leash and what are the things, basically shoot a commercial. You're gonna see behind the scenes of what goes into it. Come on, let's go. What goes into creating this beast on a leash? Go right out there. You just put it on standing. And he's got Rocko. It's funny because Chris, shout out to Chris Moore over at Bogey Build. He thinks very highly of Rocko, so he brings him up quite a bit. He's like, hey, get Stan to do such and such with Rocko. And I'm like, all right, man, see if you can bring Rocko to the thing. I said, bro, it's probably not gonna happen. I said, because we all trying to fly in the same day at the same time so we can keep doing the same thing. Chris Moore and them want to do a hardest hitter. They want to do definitely some obedience stuff. So we're going to measure some distance. We're going to measure 100 yards. We're going to measure 25 yards. And then somewhere in here, we're going to break down what it is the decoy is supposed to do to encourage a dog to utilize distance. So again, Stan gave us perspective on what it's like to take off like you like this. When you just stick, boom. He gave us perspective for making sure that you keep the dog inspired when someone's doing a long sin. Now, what competitions exist where they do long sins?
KMPV, they do it. Schützen has a long sin, PSA has a long sin, and long is going to be different in each of those exercises as well. And the decoy will be doing different stuff. So like PSA, their courage test is the dog's running at the decoy, or the running at the dog. So the dog's going this way, decoy's coming this way, and they're seeing how much heart that dog has. If somebody's running down you that looks like Trevor's, that dog gonna go, ooh no, or they gonna keep going forward. And this particular place or situation is going to be the dog running the man down. So, like he said, dog's gonna get to a certain point, he's gonna take off running, it's gonna cause that dog to go harder at the end.
And Jamarcus here's gonna jump in the suit and learn a few things. I'm gonna pick up the big, I call it the big boy, they're all the same size, technical camera, but that camera can do anything. So, and I'll be shooting the whole commercial. You have to run with a gimbal.
And if we get 1 million views on this, Trevor will get in the suit and get bit by Rocko.
Boom. That's not gonna happen. But that's a good idea. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Gotta keep hope alive. But as they say, hope's only good on Sunday, and I remember last time I said my prayers. So stay tuned, people, as we get out to this field and show you behind the scenes what we'll be looking for. Beast on a Leash stands here today. He comes up here once a week. We're gonna capitalize on this, learn as much as we can, and most importantly, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, learn.
So guys, so what we're about to do right now, for one, I think it's super important for us to find some shade. Stan's car is hot as hell, to say the least. So we've got these baseball fields by the homie's house. Jamarcus is gonna put on the suit, and that suit in 105-degree temperature turns into a 120-degree cooker. These cameras we have, they don't have fans, so they're fancy but not that fancy. Therefore, they can get cooked pretty bad. So we have to be mindful of that as well, because once they get hot, we basically can't shoot. We have to wait for them to cool off. So I want to get us into some shade. We're going to go to this other field. Again, we're going to shoot a little like commercial. We're going to measure out 100 yards, probably about 50 if I'm being, just to keep it a little simple. Here's what's going to happen. Rocco's going to get sent to go get Jamarcus. Jamarcus, at 5 feet, when Rocko starts taking off. He's going to turn his back to Rocko. When he turns his back to Rocko, instead of giving him a target, if a dog's given a target, the dog will slow down and be like, oh, I'm going to get it. You want to see Rocko hit 40, which we bought the radar gun out too. You want to see him hit about 30 miles an hour, definitely over 20, to go get him. And you don't want to see that speed digress. So we're going to set it all up. Stan's got the cones. He's got the measure. Stay tuned, people. Yeah.
But I've seen the shade, I was like, ooh, I know what he's doing.
Yeah, we got to think bigger, man. So go ahead and walk them through.
So where do you want to?
I would start right here still. I like the, so what is this, Stan? Uh-oh. It's like a pimp cane right here. Look at that thing.
You got to make that click down there.
Click. Click.
There we go.
And then you reset it?
Yeah, 0.
So what we have here is complete zeros, people. So put the cone here, start cone here. And this is in feet. So literally, you press the button or hold it.
You just start going.
Oh, there we go. Look at that there.
Oh, dang. So how many? That thing, it can't be. That's 50 feet.
That is?
Yeah. How many meters is? Hold on, we got.
So it's 3 feet and 1 meter.
So 150 feet would be.
15 meters?
Yes.
I can't think right now. I'm sorry, people. We was up all night.
So 50 meters in feet, right?
Yeah, 3 feet in a meter. Okay, I'm at 110 now. Oh, 164 feet.
Yeah, 164 is 50 meters.
There we go. Get close, yeah. I'm at 168. That's enough. Yeah, right here. That's a good sin.
That's a really good sin.
That's a good sin, people. Now, stay tuned because we're gonna walk you through this process in a second. Well, how's it feel in that suit?
Oh, I'm cooking, man. I feel everything coming out of my pores.
You know, like when somebody turn the oven on, you walk in, oh, you go, ah, man, what you cooking? This right here, it's just nuts and balls. It's gonna be pits, and then his heart's gonna get cooked too. Yeah. Woo.
Hydration is key, people.
It's it. Hydration is definitely key. So you always need an assistant, somebody to help assist. Get you zooted and cabooted, and this thing is an oven. There we go. DeMarcus is a trooper. Now, mind you, Chris, he said, hey, Trev, he said, you got some old footage of Rocko Surgeon? I said, hey, Stan's coming tomorrow. I said, so we'll just shoot a fresh one tomorrow, and I'll put the gimbal and everything in my hand. We've got some people. Jamarcus is doing his warm-up. You got to do a couple high knees, run a little bit, get that thing broken in, and then we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it, people. We're going to have some fun. There'll be some clips that you see off the phone, but definitely this is the first version of this. Got to be shot on the big boy. So stay tuned. Keep taking care of those dogs, and good luck to Rocko, right?
Here, when he gets to that area, you just kind of boom. And I turn and go high, but I would still look at him. Because if you go here and you high, he might freight train. But if you see him coming, you can start getting your hips and stuff turned around.
Catch him and turn him.
So I mean, you should. If you're going this way, it should boom.
Gotcha. All right, so the ball's my marker.
Just don't fall on the dog.
Yeah. I definitely learned a lot since the very first time. I watched some videos. I was like, dang, man, I used to fall on this fool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so not safe for the dog.
And he never came off the bite, so
He never did. No, he stayed on that trigger.
Ideally, you don't want to fall on the dog, but if you do, you want your dog to still be able to perform, because in a real situation, somebody might actually fall on him. So, any other questions?
No, ball's my marker. Turn, still keep looking back so I can make sure I catch him and pivot. We're good to go.
Yeah, there we go. Let's rock and roll.
So he's brought Rocko out, man. What are some things that you go through? He's about to go through a process of just getting Rocko focused on what's about to happen. Does Jamarcus need to come closer or no?
He saw DeMarcus putting on the suit already, so he's already key.
I gotta use the bathroom. He's been in the cage for the past couple hours just to be clean, especially because they was doing some shooting stuff earlier. Stan's got a training guide that he's putting together so that people can follow his process and what he goes through to tighten the dog up and just get a dog to do some work for you and just live well in your home, to say the least. Right now, Rocko sees him, boom, boom, boom. That's one of the things they do to dial him in. This is a 9-year-old dog. A 9-year-old dog.
Yeah, so a dog like him, you don't really got to do too much because he knows what he's supposed to be doing. He's just ready to rock and roll. So as long as DeMarcus is ready, Trevor's ready on that camera, about to have some fun.
I thought go back to that tree so you can be right there in the middle. There you go. So. Not yet, not yet. I'll tell you when. Keep it. Let's go, 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 let's go. Oh. Woo! Hey. You ain't supposed to make a miss on these. Yeah. You're not supposed to miss. Oh, my bad. That was good though. Good start. You. Good run. Good run. Let's go. Ready? Yep. Eight. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo! Let's go. Woo! Last breath today. Yeah, no, nigga. You've been burying them out here. Hey. Woo! All right, so check it. Yo.
Come up a little bit, tease him, and then go back to the code.
All right. How fast can you moving at?
You and Trevor are about the same size right now.
Look. Come on, come on, come on. Right here. Rocko's not running fast. He's not running that fast. Yeah, I know. Let's do this one. Put him back in the car. Cool him off for a second. Yeah.
You said put him up?
No, after this one.
Okay.
Go ahead. Hey, I'll tell you when though. Go ahead and act like you're getting ready, okay? Get the camera, stay still.
I'm a tease.
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
All right. Let me know.
Go ahead. Get him situated.
Woo! Rocko! Yeah!
Woo! 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 Woo!
Let's go!
Got me, boy! I tried to pivot and everything. Ah!
Put him up, let him cool off for a second.
Man, we just talked about this too, about falling on him. and in this case, I remember the first time I ever did it, I didn't know that falling on him was a bad thing, so I didn't take the necessary precautions then. But even just now, I was way more conscious. Even when I felt my balance going, I tried to do everything I could to avoid at least falling on him to protect the dog, most importantly. Because just trust me, this thing is super padded, so I'm not worried about myself in that instance. But man, Rocko's got that power still. Trust me, I think I'm gonna have some bruises after this one. Whew. When I fell,
I'm gonna be still. I'm not, gonna move or do anything sudden, so I'm not stupid. Some niggas get nervous. I'm like, look, Rocko, don't do this today. This is a bad choice.
Well, remember when I saw him start going, that's when I like try to run up a little bit and try to get his attention as well too.
I was like, we're doing a dual thing. Like, they was about the same size.
He's on a different course.
He's like, he got that hidden gimbals at the stick.
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh no, that's not what we're doing.
It's funny, we had just talked about falling on him too. Yeah.
I mean, when you start doing stuff at this distances, I mean, you're more than likely gonna fall because it is getting that motivation. You're a prey animal at that point. They got to knock you down and make sure they can stop you sometimes. Yeah. And I think Rocko's kind of the perfect size for that. We can do everything athletic with him. I can get him to jump over that fence if he's motivated enough, but he still has enough power to knock you down as well.
That'd be interesting. That's a good size. That's a good size. That's a good fence. Was that 10 feet? 8.
Oh,
Pretty soft though. Am I just catching them, or am I still turning and going?
you still want to turn and go a little bit? What's this nigga got? That's a professional blower. Back up. This is for the commercials. Boy. Yes. Good boy. Come on, Rocko. Come on. Work.
Nothing same on?
Ready? Go. 8.
Yes, work. Woo! Nice. Boy. Yes. Come on. Yes, work. Woo! Nice. Boy. Yes. Come on.
Rocko up so he can catch his breath. Listen, it's 104 degrees in Texas, and you got to know your dog's limits. Now, Stan made a point one time, hey, you want to have your dog be able to go to about 15 rounds. So far, he's done with about 6, 7.
7 bites. It was 4 on the first one and 3 on the second one.
Yeah, so we got 7 bites in 105 degree weather where he's between the shade and the sun. But here's the thing, what happens the minute you start running? If you start running, your temperature rises, right? As the temperature rises, the body said, hey, we need to keep you cool while running. Dogs got nothing on outside of his coat. So when his temperature begins to rise, already starting at 102.5 on average, and now he's right at that 103, and then if he gets to 104, you go, okay, we need to cool him off. 107, he's dead. That's organ failure, point blank. 106, you're chartering in some very dangerous territory. So you got to know, hey, look, he's given us 7 good ones. We need 3 more. 1 for close-up, and then definitely 1 for the foam version. But even more importantly, don't come out here if you've not conditioned your dog either. So the other thing is hey, my dogs, for instance, Ego and Tron, they ain't been running no miles, walking no miles, or doing no miles. So when I come out here and be like, yo, let's try to get them to 7. If they gave me 3 good ones today, I would be okay with that. Like, oh, they did 3 good ones, they did a sin, they did a couple close, and hell, they just bit on the suit. I'd be like, bet, we that's progressive. Now my homework would be, and to be clear, it's very difficult. 105 for me, even though we work out in these weather, it's rough. It is. And if I don't have enough water, I feel every little thing. It's like everything I don't want to feel has been elevated because I didn't consume enough water. Sweat starts getting salty and sticky and burns your eyes. You go, this is not it. That being said, take care of your dogs, take care of yourself. Beast of the East, Stan's gonna be judging Beast on the leash, is coming. November 4th, Virginia. I'll be there. Stan will be there. Jamarcus will be there. Everybody's gonna be there. You're not there, you know the old saying, be square. But if ever you want to communicate, talk to me and Chris talked about doing Q&A. So every so many minutes or every 30 minutes or so, I'll literally grab the mic, and if somebody wants to ask me a question, you can ask me something live on the spot. Now that's interesting. Stay tuned, people. We're gonna keep thinking of ways to make this show more fun, and even more important, super engaging. But we want to see you there. I want to see what your dogs can do. Remember, I don't care how a dog look. I only care what a dog can do for me and what I can do for them. Ready? Yeah. Boy, come on. Eat.
on, Rocko. Come on, Rocko.
Rocko, doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that's good. And just take, again, when he says eat, just 3 or 4 seconds. Stay there. It's almost over, buddy. It's almost over. Ready? Let's go. Eat! Woo! Woo!
Job, Rocks.
Work.
Rocko.
Eat!
So, Mark?
Yeah, that's fine. This time, spin him around a little more. I like the dirt right here. Okay. Watch it. Eat!
That's my boy.
Woo! Come on. Yes. Ah!
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. With the feet. Let's go. Come on.
We just got done working a little bit of Rocko. He gave us 10 rounds. It's 104 degrees out in Texas here. He did a good job. I repeat, you know, I breed dogs that can do, and a part of doing anything is funny because back in the day, you used to assume or being an athlete means you're gonna get hurt. Being an athlete means you get the chance to be better. That's how I look at it. Now, is injury a part of some games? Absolutely. But a lot of times injury happens when we're not informed, we're not educated, we don't know what we're doing, or we do things just because. So just like a good coach don't want you to get hurt. That's his job, is to keep you on the field. 13 games, or in the professionals, however many games they play. Why would you want your star athlete hurt? Makes no sense. So when you're watching us do things, a lot of safety's involved, a lot of respect to the son. You're like, hey, your dog will be fine. You're like, I don't think he's fine, brother. I ain't fine. So pace yourself when you're walking that dog down that journey of trying to improve and be better. Be realistic about what you guys can achieve. Sometimes you got to flip the days and get up early. It was nice for the past 2 days here in Texas, but it's back to hell. So beast on a leash. Be there, as I said, be square. We're going to keep putting out content to help you basically get inspired to come. I repeat, you want to learn anything from me, that's the best time to do it at this show. Keep taking care of your dogs, people, and thank you for watching.